Lucas here again for another movie review. Today it's kind of a late review because this is a movie I don't know if it was released worldwide or in limited theaters, but I just saw it today, and that is Seeking a Friend for the End of the World, which stars Steve Carell and Keira Knightley. Seeking a Friend for the End of the World is an apocalyptic drama, and it's about Steve Carell, who plays this guy named Dodger, who kind of, he's wasted his life. His wife left him. He works at a dead-end job, and an asteroid is coming to the Earth, and the world's about to end in about 3 weeks, I believe it is. So he ends up kind of developing with this relationship with his neighbor, or just someone that lives in his apartment building, played by Keira Knightley, and he gets a letter from his ex-wife or ex-girlfriend who's saying that she would, like to see him again. So it's basically this road trip about Keira Knightley trying to go see her family and Steve Carell trying to find the love of his life. I did not like this movie really at all. I thought that it was very contrived, the plot wasn't interesting, and it just dragged on and was extremely cliched. The one thing I think that prevents this movie from being another Rock of Ages type horrendousness is that Steve Carell and Keira Knightley have decent chemistry, and they're good actors. Steve Carell, though, he plays the same character he always does in this movie, but Keira Knightley surprised me because, she's not very good in the Pirates of the Caribbean films, and I don't think that's really her fault. Those films were just kind of cheesy and lame anyway. She was really good. She was the only good performance, I think, that really stood out, for my opinion. She was good, but everyone else was either playing themselves or just being pretty bad. This movie is just extremely contrived. There's a part of the movie near the end with Steve Carell and Keira Knightley, and there's just a bunch of coincidences and things that you're like, why would this happen? And then with all these coincidences, they don't even follow through on what they spent the whole movie to do with these coincidences, if that makes sense. I'm trying to explain without spoiling anything, but they set up all these conveniences, and then they just have them there for no reason. Also, the movie is extremely cheesy and hammy when it comes to the kind of romance or dramatic parts. Steve Carell was fine. Again, he's the same person he plays in every movie as Steve Carell, and whenever he would try to have a nice moment or a romantic moment, I just felt it was extremely cheesy and just kind of fell flat on its face. The comedy kind of fails. I laughed once or twice, and it was just kind of from cute side things. It wasn't very funny. The pacing is off. I didn't like really most of the characters. I found it hammy, hokey, and cheesy, and overall, it's just not a good movie. The one thing that prevents it from being absolutely god-awful are the performances, and there's some nice, genuine moments. There's a few genuine moments in there near the end that make it worth it. But the movie itself is not good. So I'm going to give it 1.5 stars out of 5, and mainly just for the two performances, and mainly Keira Knightley. So that's my review of Seeking a Friend for the End of the World. Thanks for watching. See you guys later, and expect a review for either Magic Mike or People Like Us tomorrow. So thanks for watching. See you guys later.
You are the wonder, you wanna know